Welcome to Motorcycle TV, I'm Guy Allen, and this gent here is Grant Roff, editor of Motorcycle Trader magazine. Now Grant, two bikes here, two Indians, 60, 70 years apart, thereabouts. Chief Classic, which is a current model, and we've also got a 47 Chief, which is a bike Indian says it referenced its styling for the current machine. Ridden both. The old one perhaps to your horror, I suspect, but talk me through it.
Well, it wasn't to my horror, but yes, I have just ridden the 47 Chief, and it's quite a focusing experience. You've got to do about 15 things at once to get the bike underway and to keep it on the road. But once it's rolling, it's an extraordinary bike. The engine is beautiful, the gearbox is smooth, and to my great surprise, it actually handles.
Okay, moving right along, the 2014 bike, ABS, cruise control, all the mod cons. You've ridden a few of them now. Generally, what do you think of them?
I think what they do well, they do magnificently.
Which is?
Open road cruising. They're a very big bike physically, so you notice in the city, you notice their size and their weight. Slip it into sixth gear and you're doing less than 2,000 RPM at 100k an hour. And even at that speed, if you accelerate, there's still plenty of power. It's a very torquey engine. The power is produced very low in the rev range. And unlike some of its competitors, you don't really have to change down to take advantage of that power.
Right, and around town, big, buffy, maybe just a bit too much?
Yes, I think it fails as a commuter, but that was never in its design brief, so it's not really much of a criticism. It's just physically such a large bike. It's got such a long wheelbase. It's quite a wide bike, and it's fairly heavy. Its low-speed manoeuvrability isn't actually bad, but it's not a patch on smaller bikes.
The old bike is a surprisingly good ride out on the open road. 50, 60 mile an hour, it's actually quite comfortable, does what it's supposed to do.
Well, I was surprised, having ridden yours, that the similarity between the ride experience. I get it that the designers had a good look at the 47. They looked at the virtues of Indians from that period, and they've tried to transfer them to the modern bike. And I think, largely speaking, they've succeeded. But it's interesting that you can get two bikes that are so far apart in history and yet still have very similar kind of ride experience and a very similar ambience to them.
The good news is the new bike's cheaper.
Well, yes, I know, but just from the people who've been walking past while we've been doing this video, yours is the bike that attracts the most attention. Mine's certainly the biggest and the heaviest and the blackest, but yours is the one that's considered beautiful.
So, full story coming up in Motorcycle Trader.
Yes, we'll do a comparison between the two bikes, and we'll also explore the real world riding experience of the new Indian Chief Classic.